Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to the Face for Autism Streaming with Mnjot TELETHON. I'm Jacob Hackett. My next guest today is Miss New Jersey's outstanding teen, Isabella Freund. She's going to tell us she not only had 1 year because of the pandemic, which I just found out, she actually had 2 years. She's going to tell us her mission, what she did during her 2 years as Miss New Jersey's outstanding teen, and what her plans are after the title is over. So please welcome Miss New Jersey's outstanding teen, Isabella Freund.
Thank you so much, Jacob. So hello, everyone. My name is Isabella Freund. I'm Miss New Jersey's outstanding teen, 2020/2021/2022. I was crowned in January of 2020, and I had 6 weeks before the world basically shut down, and I was planning on competing for the title of Miss America's Outstanding Teen in the summer of 2020, but it was postponed for a year. So I was able to compete this past summer at Miss America's Outstanding Teen in Orlando, actually at Universal Studios, which was so incredibly amazing. And I met 50 other incredible teens and young women who are my closest friends, and we talk every single day. And I'm so lucky and so excited that I had that opportunity. And I will be giving up my title June 24th. It is the same week that the current Miss New Jersey, Alyssa Sullivan, who's my big sister, will be giving up her title as well of Miss New Jersey. So I'm excited that we get to share that moment together.
Yes, this is going to start a series, friends, of I will be interviewing some past Miss America's forthcoming. So Isabella is my first in a small series for the telethon. I mean, it just must be such a thrill as a young woman to be a part of the Miss America family, because that was probably a dream from a little girl, I'd imagine.
Oh, absolutely. I grew up watching Miss America on TV and, of course, going to watch it in person. And I remember I was a seat filler for so many years, and watching Miss America get crowned, it was truly part of my childhood. So as soon as I was eligible to compete for the teen competition, I signed right up. I competed 3 times before earning the title of Miss New Jersey's Outstanding Teen. And honestly, I have 2 wonderful memories from this year so far. Excuse me, 2+ years so far. And the first one was actually Miss New Jersey week, which was when Alyssa got crowned. And I had a blast that entire week. I got to go to all the rehearsals and dress rehearsals and be backstage with all the candidates. And it was really a fun week in Atlantic City. And I'm really excited that I got to do that again. And also going to Miss America this past December is something that not many people can say that they got to go see Miss America for the entire week, because even when it was in New Jersey, I always had school, I always was busy. And I got to spend the entire week in Connecticut and cheer on my girl Alyssa. And I truly had a wonderful time. And the best part, I got to reunite with all of the girls from Miss America's Outstanding Teen.
Yeah, and there were 50 of them, and I mean, I was watching Miss America from home, and we're all hoping that of course Alyssa would win the title of Miss America. Sadly, of course, she didn't. But I mean, it just must be such a thrill, and you had something not many Miss America or Miss America's Outstanding Teens get the opportunity to do, which is an extra year.
Absolutely. So it was, I was the very first state crowned for the class of 2020. And there was only me and 5 other states. So it was just the 6 of us who were waiting. We waited over a year, and then all of a sudden, all the other states were crowned. But it was crazy how there were girls who were crowned 3 weeks before competing for the title of Miss America's Outstanding Teen, and someone who had it for over a year. So all of us really bonded over that, how unconventional our reign had been, whether it had been really short or really long. But as you said earlier, going to Miss America and watching Alyssa on that stage. And I wrote in my post about it, reflecting on the week. And I talked about how, yes, it would have been amazing if Alyssa had won the title of Miss America. But at the end of the day, Alyssa makes everyone who she's around feel like Miss America, myself included. I think anyone who's ever in her presence, there's not enough wonderful, nice things that I can say about Alyssa, because she's truly changed my life in so many ways. And I'm so blessed that I get to have her as a sister. And maybe selfishly, I'm excited that I get to spend the rest of my reign with her. But regardless of her title, whether she's Miss New Jersey or not, Miss America or not, she's still changing the world in my eyes and changing people's lives. So all the love for Alyssa, and I'm so proud of everything that she does.
Me too.
Mhm.
And you know, her social impact initiative, which you viewers, if you don't know what that is a platform that the Miss America contestants choose to follow during their reign. And Alyssa's is, I think, and Isabella, maybe you'll agree with me, it's something that students in schools need now, because there's so much between what's going on in the world of social media, what's going on in the world of today. Kids need to hear her telling her story.
Absolutely. So Alyssa's social impact initiative is Commit to Character, and it's about how students and people in the community are making right decisions and learning how to make those decisions because they can apply to all parts of life. So I've always listened to everything that she said with her social impact, especially as a student. I'm a senior this year and I'm preparing to go to college next year, or the end of this year. Oh my goodness. Little brain moment. I'm graduating this year. But I've taken a lot of what Alyssa has taught me with her social impact initiative, and also the life lessons that she's just brought on to me. And I'm going to apply it as a senior right now and as a freshman in college next year. But all the candidates have a social impact initiative that they are really passionate about and they promote, whether it's in schools or on social media. And Alyssa's is Commit to Character. Mine is Make-A-Wish. I have a personal connection to the organization because my younger brother, Antonio, has a heart condition, and it's called hypoplastic left heart syndrome. And that qualified him for a wish experience with the Make-A-Wish Foundation. And if you know my brother, you know that sports are his life, especially football. So when he was asked the question, if you could have anything in the world, what would it be? He chose to meet his favorite team, which is the New York Giants. So I think 9 years ago, almost, he got to go and meet the New York Giants and got to be a part of the team and was able to spend a day where he wasn't thinking about his condition or the problems going on or anything really. It was all he got to focus on was his creativity and the freedom to feel like a kid again. So after I saw that firsthand, I wanted to make sure that all children who have life-threatening illnesses, and a misconception about Make-A-Wish is that it's only for terminally ill children, but in reality, it's for children with life-threatening illnesses. So thankfully, my brother is doing great right now. He's actually on his football team right now, which is something that we could have never imagined 5-6 years ago. But my goal is to raise funds for the organization. I want to clear any misconceptions and also talk to medical professionals about their role in the referral process, because I want to make sure that everyone is aware about it so that we can get more children to get an experience like my brother did.
That's absolutely beautiful. I mean,
Yeah.
you want them to, as you said, feel like a kid. And I think no matter who you talk to through any walk of life, if you're talking about Make-A-Wish, that's how you want to make a child feel. You want to forget about what's going on the other side. Let's just focus on being a kid. So I'm going to turn it go on to a different subject for a second.
Absolutely.
I was thinking Elizabeth be here, but that's okay. Talk about, if you can, uh, Miss New Jersey's Little Star and My Precious Gem.
Absolutely. So I actually started in this organization as a Miss New Jersey Little Star. And that really was an incredible opportunity for me to not only get to wear a pretty dress and go on stage and have a shining moment on the Miss New Jersey stage for the first time, but it also created wonderful experiences and opportunities and friendships before I even started competing. So it's a wonderful opportunity that young girls, young boys can participate, have a mentor who is a candidate who competing for the title of Miss New Jersey, and get to spend the week with them. And of course, at the end of the week, they get to perform on stage and be able to say that they got to stand on the Miss New Jersey stage, which is something that I started in and absolutely loved. And I'm still very close with the girls and boys who I started with almost 10 years ago. And the Precious Gem program, which is so incredibly close to my heart, is a mentoring program similar to Little Stars or the Princess program, but it's for children with special needs. And they also get a mentor who's involved in the Miss America's Outstanding Teen organization or Miss America organization. So I myself have been a mentor twice now, and my amazing Precious Gem, her name is Megan, and we both share a very passionate love for the singer Meghan Trainor. So we were able to perform a dance together to many Meghan Trainor songs, and something that I've loved because although I play piano, I've danced for a very long time, and being able to share my love for Meghan Trainor and performing and being there for Meghan to have her, let her have her moment on that stage and really feel like she can dance and she's the only one in the room, and it's truly such a wonderful experience. And I've been able to continue that behind the scenes as well, and I'm really excited for what the future brings.
Yeah, and I mean, uh, my backstory with My Precious Gem, and then I'll ask you my next question. I had seen Alyssa that summer in Atlantic City. She was performing, and she had come up to me. She said, you would be a perfect assistant to the My Precious Gem program." I talked to her, I talked to Tina Bartleson, her mother, and they had said, "Why don't you come help us for the My Precious Gem competition?" Well, COVID hit.
Oh,
Yeah. So
well, it's okay because we're working on getting it started up again because it truly is an amazing program. And although I haven't been able to help out with the Precious Gem because of COVID, I've been able to help out with the Special Olympics. So I've been able to still have many of those connections that I had before, but in a different outlet with sports. So I'm really excited, and I really hope that we can get Precious Gem back because it's truly such a wonderful and fun experience, and so many wonderful connections and life lessons are learned.
yeah, and if you would like to, if any of the girls or boys, or boys would like to be part of the My Precious Gem program, how would they go about doing that?
Absolutely. So there are so many different resources. Honestly, if you are in contact with anyone within the Miss New Jersey organization, basically everyone that I know is very familiar with it and can direct you either to someone who knows more about it or give you information themselves. And if not, please do not hesitate to reach out to me. My Instagram is MAOT and then EE and then N, then NJ. Isabella Freund is my name, and please do not hesitate to contact me. We don't have anything planned as of the moment for the Precious Gem program, but we are really hoping and really optimistic for the future, and we would love to get as many people involved as possible, and whether if you want to participate or be a mentor or volunteer.
Right, and I mean, just watching you and Alyssa this year, because remember, we'll cross out that thought. It has been an honor and a pleasure to be a part of your years this year as Miss New Jersey and Miss New Jersey's Outstanding Teen, because you know uh, well, I'll get back on the track in a second. But my grandmother was a hostess for Miss America for over 35 years. So having Miss America be a part of my childhood is like bringing a piece of it back because I was with you girls for the year. So thank you from me for having me be a part of your year.
And thank you for being a part of it. I have loved every experience we've had and opportunity and all the lovely, wonderful memories that I've made so far. I really loved, especially visiting the Field of Dreams before school started and getting to surprise Alyssa was really such an amazing opportunity. And I one of my favorite memories from my 2.5+ years.
Yeah. And oh, last question. If you could give any advice to any of the Miss America, anyone wants to be Miss America, Miss Outstanding Teen, what would your advice be?
It's so funny that you asked me that because someone literally today in my class was asking me, oh, you competed for Miss America? And I was like, well, hold on first. So I competed for Miss America's Outstanding Teen. Once I cleared up that little thing, I was able to talk to her about the scholarships that I've earned because that was something that she had heard about. She's like, you have full ride scholarships to multiple universities because you competed for Miss America's Outstanding Teen. So honestly, my advice is to just start. I think competing at the local level, even if you don't end up having a crown at the end of the day, you are still making wonderful friends, wonderful memories, and having the ability to earn scholarships so that you can further your biggest dreams and aspirations. I'm a senior right now. I finished the college application process and I understand how stressful it is. But being able to use the skills that I've learned from competing in Miss America's Outstanding Teen for as long as I have has made this experience so much easier and enjoyable. Even the interview process. I was interviewing for different universities and schools, and I was able to feel confident and comfortable in those situations because of the practice that I'd put in while competing. So if anyone is even just a little bit interested in competing, I 100% recommend that you do it. Just sign up, just start. And honestly, ask anyone else who's been involved. If it's me or other candidates who have local titles, everyone who's involved and loves it will totally tell you everything that you need to know and make sure that you have a wonderful experience, which I know that you will.
Friends, just a reminder, please donate. Faces has Venmo, the website, facesforautism.org, Instagram, Facebook. There's a donation scrolling across the bottom of the screen. Please donate.